So, hey guys. So I'm gonna go live so I can. Huh? No, I was talking about the music. Anyway, hey guys, I am making a sweet treat, and I'm gonna tell you guys how I'm doing this, because you can actually make this pretty simple. Give me a second. I want to put these away real quick. Okay, those are out of the way. Oh yeah, Danny liked these bubbles earlier. That's good. So did Winnie Bear. Winnie Bear really liked the bubbles. Okay. So, hi Diana. So tonight, hold on, let me get the other light on. Why is it so dark in here? It's always so dark in here.
I'm doing
there we go.
I can't hit it. It's a pinch bug.
Is it another one of those?
In here. Where are you going? What's wrong? There we go. Nope. Come on. Got it. Oh, it keeps flying. It's right here. It's flying.
Well, I can't do anything if it's flying. Hope it went on your bed. Nope. It's right there. Okay. It's because they're coming in. Time to close the windows, guys. I'm going to close your window, Sarah. Because they're going to come through there. Okay, guys. Sorry. So we got Diana. Hi, Diana. Hi, Tiffany. Hi, Joseph. No, not homemade ice cream. Oh my gosh. Let me see here. Okay, this thing is really not wanting to cooperate. Here we go. All right. Well, anyway, guys. Just got off a killer stream. Nice. Anyway, got my hair pulled in a bun, so it's out of my face and it's not sticking to me. Danny, get down. She can smell what I'm making. She can smell it. She knows it's going to be something good, but it's not for puppies. Sorry. It's not for puppies. I am making rice pudding, but it's going to be a little bit different. So normally you would do rice pudding, right? You would add sugar and cinnamon and whatnot. So I am doing cinnamon. So it is, you can buy like, I don't know, like creamy, like mixed cinnamon, right? So like cinnamon and with an oil base. Probably do coconut oil and there's cinnamon. Shake it up, get it all nice and oil based. It's really, really good. Add some brown sugar to it. Shake that all up, right? Get a nice, roughly a cup and a half. That's a lot, I know, but we're making a lot. Then you're gonna do a cup and a half of rice to, how many did I do? I did 1, 2, 3, 4.5 cups of water. So a cup and a half of rice to 4.5 cups of water. And the reason for that is because you're making a pudding. So you want it to be, you want the rice to swell really good and be really mushy. And that sounds weird, but that's what you're gonna do. Then, my little thing, add some cream cheese frosting. It's gonna come out to about, what? About a cup. It's about a cup of cream cheese frosting. Then we'll put this on here. I'm gonna seal that shut. We're gonna hit rice. We're gonna let this cook. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cook it the first round and then I'm gonna mix it all up and we're gonna cook it one more round of rice. This cooks for, good shit. It cooks for 10 minutes at a time because it's in the Instant Pot. So Instant Pot cooks rice 10 minutes, it's done. I will be doing, of course, 2 rounds on the Instant Pot for the rice. We will check it here in 10 minutes and see how it's looking. I'm almost certain we'll do 2 rounds because it is in a thicker setting. So yeah, so that's what we're doing tonight. I made jambalaya for dinner. Sarah wasn't too much of a fan this time of it. She said it was just too spicy. So I think it's perfect, but that's me. I like spicy food though. I wonder if this is nice and cold yet. Like 2 seconds later.
To go to the shower.
Oh, you need me to unlock the car?
Huh?
Or is your stuff in here? I think you put your stuff
I
in
thought
the...
it was in here. I said I need to go to the showers.
Or you're gonna go all the way down there? You're gonna walk down there? Well, they're not that far. No, you'll be all right. They're not that far. Make sure you put shorts on though before you head out.
But I don't know.
She's wearing bathing suit bottoms, but... And the cops were just out here, so I don't know what was for that reason, so... And wear shoes this time. You want to wear these ones?
No.
Well, they're like... I mean, it'll be easier to get back instead of putting tennis shoes on. It's up to you, though. Our shower kicks butt, by the way. Has great water pressure, but we don't have hot water yet. We'll have gas on the 12th. So we will have gas here on the 12th. Which I'm like super excited about, because that means we'll actually get to use the stove and the oven and the hot water. Well, we'll be able to use the hot water. We still don't have a hot water hose. So no, we still won't be able to use the shower. I mean, we can use the shower during the day because the water comes out piping hot, because it was 90 degrees today. I just went outside and took the tent down that we had the table and chairs in. And I tucked the table and chairs under the RV, put the tent in the holding box under the RV, and then locked up the fence because tomorrow is supposed to be really windy. So we will see. So I went ahead and took everything down just to be safe. You guys, we took all the dogs for walks today, right? And Danny is a nutcase, okay? Absolute nutcase. We took her on 3 separate walks today because she is so spastic. But we got back from the second walk, because I took her for the first walk, brought her back, took Tonks out. He did amazing. Took Tonks out, ran him around, brought him back, took Godric, ran him around for a while, came back and Sarah got ready and got Winnie ready, and I grabbed Danny again. And we took Danny back with Winnie this time. Ran her around and got Danny back here, and she crashed out. I mean, that dog was out so hard that I was doing like housework around her, cleaning the floors, cleaning up stuff, and she didn't budge a muscle. Like, she did not move a single bit. It was super funny because I was like, she is out. And then she got up again, and of course, tornado starts again. So we ended up taking her. Well, first we took Tonks and Winnie Bear down to, hi Creep. So we took Tonks and Winnie Bear down to the swim park, or the swim beach. And surprisingly, anytime we've ever taken Tonks to the river, that dog has went the opposite direction. What?
Look, it's on.
And like jerked me the opposite direction away from the beach. If I can get it to land where I can hit it, would be great.
Oh, it's right there. Oh.
Those things are resilient.
This one right here.
Ew.
It's just stayed.
If I can get them to land right where I can actually hit them, that would... Oh, God. That was nasty. I hit that one, and it just literally...
Oh, that's great.
I
it's right
literally
there, Mom.
smeared it.
Mama.
Look.
It's right there. Just...
Aww. Ew. They are these, like, little green flying... He said, no, don't move from the camera. There she is. She's hiding. She's hiding. So it's like these little green flying bugs, right? And they bite.
They hurt.
And they hurt like hell. Yeah, we need a screen door. Also, we need to go get screens for the windows. But we don't have screens for the windows. This thing is so old. But yeah, so we are still looking for a screen door. But anyway, so we took them down to the... Oh, that was one of those bugs, and I literally stuck my hand on it. Whoa. Anyway, so we took them down to the river, and Tonks went straight in the water. And Sarah and I were like, whose dog is this? Whose dog is this? Because usually he would see the water if we were coming down, and he would bolt the opposite direction. Like, I don't think so. You're not taking me down there. But him and Winnie Bear were straight into the water. He ended up getting all the way, like, up mid-belly up, almost to the top of his back up in water. Like, he walked all the way out there, got his belly in, and everything just was... And we were cold. Like, that water is cold stepping further out. So, the shallow area, we were fine. But we got to the deeper part, and, like, when it gets up to, like, my knees, we were both like, oh, my legs are going numb. Because it's 52-degree water. But absolutely beautiful and absolutely crystal clear and stunning. So we took the two of them first, brought them back after we wore them out, and took Godric and Danny down there. Godric loves the water so much, he laid down in the river. But he's also got so much hair, and the way he is, he's so buoyant, his butt kept floating. And so Sarah kept laughing, she's like, his butt's floating. He would try to, like, lay down, and his butt would start to float. But he really likes the water. Like, he likes the water. So, question.
Answer.
Maybe.
Maybe, maybe not. Maybe answer, maybe not.
Is your shampoo and stuff in here, or was it still in the car?
It's in the car in the back.
Okay. That's what I thought.
I'll do it when I'm done.
I'll have to. Are you going to get on this weekend? Yeah, I'll get on Arc this weekend. Right now I don't have my Xbox hooked up right now. Let me unlock the car for her. Okay. 2 times this weekend, so I plan on building mine. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll get on this weekend. I've just had a lot going on this couple of days. Just trying to get the dogs acclimated and whatnot. Hi, Tiffany. So, yeah, actually I do want water. Yeah, I said right on the other side of the rocks. Those 2 big rocks. We discussed this the other day. I need to definitely rinse this out. We might have to slide this base back a little bit for you so you're not concaving into that side over there. I noticed it this morning. I was like, gosh, she's going to fall through there.
I kept feeling, I was like, oh no.
Yeah, we're going to need to slide the base of the couch back a little bit. Hold on. I want some water. Why don't we just put the new one in there? I'll just leave this one right here. What do you say? What's the sweet treat? I am making rice pudding. So, you need to be carried in Fortnite and what? You can't be carried in Minecraft. There's no carrying in Minecraft. You don't win or lose at Minecraft. You just play Minecraft. That's facts. Whatever. Fortnite, you need to carry me in Fortnite. Forget about the other way around. Oh my gosh, my back.
Oh my god.
No, I can't get it. Okay, I got it. Never mind. I get it. You forgot to shut this other way. Probably. We've been out in the sun all day. Mm-hmm.
Or it's tan.
It'll eventually tan. But it's definitely burnt. You can't lose in Minecraft, Creep. I almost called him Crash. Again. Yeah, I'm doing it very different, though. You can't build or survive. Whatever.
Mom, it's all candy.
You take coconut oil, cinnamon, and brown sugar. And you shake that up. Make a nice, thick, goopy concoction, right? Just shake that all up. It's going to be a lot of cinnamon. I told you I'm going to show you. That's why I'm making it, Creep. And then I take cream cheese frosting. And put the cream cheese frosting, the cinnamon concoction, mix that up really, really good, right? No, not coconut milk, coconut oil. You need coconut oil because you need to make an oil base. So you take the coconut oil, a whole bunch of cinnamon, like a lot of cinnamon. I prefer cinnamon sticks blended down. and then you take brown sugar. I use dark brown sugar. Most people don't like dark brown sugar. I like dark brown sugar. And you blend it up. Like you want it, like liquefy the heck out of the cinnamon and stuff inside of the oil. Get it all liquefied and gooey. And then you take that and cream cheese frosting. And you put those in a pan together. Take a whisk, which I actually put my whisk over here. Take your wire whisk. And you'll whisk the heck out of it, right? So that it's all blended together. So the cream cheese frosting and the cinnamon stuff, I call it the cinnamon mix. Just whip it together. Then add your 1.5 cups of rice, white long grain rice. And then you're gonna add 4.5 cups of water. Now I know that that's a huge variance. Like most people, if you're gonna just make rice, like regular rice, you're gonna do, like say if you do a cup of rice, you'll do 2 cups of water to cook the rice. So this, you're doing a whole lot more. Yeah, see, most people do it traditional. When this is done, I'll show you guys because it's going to be, it's already smelling really good. So now we just wait for it to cook. Is this just not getting sealed? It's acting like it's not sealing it, but I can hear it boiling. So we'll have to check it in a few. This is called, what is this called? Bondi Rescue. Bondi Rescue. From Australia. It's just funny how the people that they rescue over and over again go to the exact same place over and over again when it's posted on the beach not to go there. Do not go into that section of the beach. It's like a big, massive sign that says, do not enter this section of the beach. Dangerous waters. And people still do it. And they already had, like, the first episode that I watched with Sarah, a man died. And then his sister-in-law made it. She survived it, but he didn't. Set up the platforms. Then I have another golem so you can start your stone structure. Oh, okay, awesome. Yeah, because I'm going to do the stone walls. Question, though. I went in to go, like, unlock on my engrams the tall stone wall. Can't find it anywhere in there.
You have to type it in.
You have to type it in?
To search.
Okay, then I'll do that because I couldn't find it anywhere. I was like scrolling trying to find tall stone wall and it wasn't on any of my engrams that I could unlock. So she said just type it in. So I'll do that when I get on. I may get on there tonight. I don't know. I'm reading a really good book. So I may finish my book and then go on. But then again, I don't know how many. It's a lot of chapters. So I kind of needed to sit back and read. I'm loving the book.
How long do you have to watch this for?
I'm just waiting for it. It hasn't even.
How long is it gonna cook for?
It's supposed to be 10 minutes, but I'm waiting for that to seal. And it's not sealing yet, but I can hear it boiling away. Which is, I gotta be careful that it doesn't burn.
So whenever you're done with it.
Like, that is not sealing.
You can live stream all the drive-through showers because I'm not walking out there by myself.
It's not even, like, this isn't even getting hot on the outside. Usually that would have already sealed by now.
Maybe open it back up.
I know, right? I'm gonna turn it off for a second. Because, yeah, it's not sealing. Like, it's boiling. But it's not, like, it's not doing what it's supposed to. Oh, it smells so good. Like, you can hear it boiling. I'm gonna make a mess. Hold on, guys. Okay, let's try that. Okay. Okay, we'll see now if that works. I just drank all that water. Holy crud. I got a lot of sun today, so I'm probably going to be pretty, oh my gosh, yeah. Look at that color.
Woo!
Holy crud. Woo! I'm definitely going to fill that by the morning. I mean, it's not like fried burnt, but it's definitely slightly burnt. Doesn't feel hot though, so I'll probably put just a little bit of aloe. I don't feel burnt. It doesn't look red, so that's good. But it is that time of year to start putting on sunscreen. I mean, you should put sunscreen on anyway, but because we're definitely wearing more of these types of shirts and whatnot. And Sarah wants me to drive her down to the showers. I got a shower anyway. I've got sand everywhere. So after this is cooked, we'll drive down there because I want to jump in there too. And the laundromat is right there too, so we can go check out what the prices are. And then we can throw our other towels in there because they need to be washed. This is so good, Sarah. I don't know how you... The very first time I ever made this for her, we went to a hotel. Where were we going? Knott's Berry Farm. And she mowed down so much of this. It's amazing how your taste buds change the older you get. Like, I love really spicy food. Sarah used to like really spicy food, not so much anymore. Can we please, compress? It's a pressure cooker. Can you pressurize, please? No? Okay. I guess not. I mean, the outside's finally getting warmed up, so is the lid. So maybe it'll pressurize here pretty soon. I don't know. We shall find out. Man, I am drinking so much water. But you guys, if you haven't already, you got to go look at the Instagram pictures that I posted. Sarah and I took some really cool pictures of the water. You guys can see what I'm talking about when we say that we live on the Colorado River in Arizona. We live on the Colorado River. And when I say it's crystal clear, the water is crystal clear. You can see every rock, every little divot and whatever in the sand under the water. We took some really good photos. I took 2 of them that I posted on Instagram. You guys should go check it out. And this is like literally our front yard, right, Sarah? I mean, we literally can walk out the door and walk right here, like right out our door. And right in, like I wake up in the morning, I can look out my little bunk and I'm looking right at the Colorado River. Just it flowing right there. So definitely amazing. Yeah, it's been we had a rough month. What is that noise? Okay. It was definitely a rough month, but I can say that these last couple of days being here, the dogs have done amazing, you guys. I have to say, Sunflower, hi! I have to say, the one I am absolutely the most surprised with and how well they've handled everything is Godric. He has done absolutely amazing. Just stunning. I don't even have to use this button anymore. He sees this now and I don't even have to press it anymore. He sees it and he stops. Like, it's crazy. Like, even today, the other, like, Winnie Bear barked at a guy walking by with a dog. Godric did like a little low, like, growl, and then I looked at him and he just like, okay. And he turned around and walked back inside. That's a huge improvement. I wish I had found this thing so long ago. I'm not even kidding. I wish I had found this years ago. I think if we had all the frustration we've had with him would have ended years ago. He seems to be a much happier dog because he's not so anxious at everything, because I've pretty much with this have deterred him from being so worked up over every little thing that comes by. It is it's a sonic sound producer. I'm not going to press it because I don't want to upset him. Oh, there it goes. It's pressurizing. When you press this, to us, all we hear is a little beep. To the dogs, it's a sonic noise, right? So it's really high pitched to them. So they can hear it, we can't. It's kind of like a dog whistle. But it's intense. And so the only one it has no effect on is Danny. Denali this does nothing to her. She doesn't even react to it. So I do know that the one that it gets the strongest is Godric. And I would say if I went in order of who reacts to it the quickest, Godric, then Winnie Bear, then Tonks. Hi Leslie, how are you? And then, like I said, it does nothing to Danny. So I'm going to actually get her hearing checked. You have to be super loud with Danny to get her attention. But I don't know if that's just because she's a puppy and she's just whatever. But I do know this does nothing to her. It has no effect on her. She has no response to it. She doesn't react. She doesn't jerk. Her ears don't perk up. Nothing. So I'm wondering if she might be hard of hearing. I didn't think so at first. I always thought, she was totally fine. But the more we do things with her and the more we talk to her and the more we make funny noises, we've noticed we don't get, like, if I make the little, what I call the elephant noise, the other dogs will stop, react, and cock their heads to look, and Danny doesn't respond to it. So I'm just wondering if she's hard of hearing. I don't think she's deaf, but I think that she is hard of hearing. But then again, I could totally be wrong, and she could just be a crazy spastic puppy dog who has zero response to anything that she just doesn't deem worth having a response to. I need to go get more water. But yeah, so like I said, it could just be simple as that. She could just not give a crap. Wow, this thing, it's finally pressurized, but now the countdown hasn't started. Oh, Instant Pot. My headache. So yeah, but this thing, I wish that I had found it so many years ago. I think it would have done us an amazing bit of good for him, but he is doing fantastic in here. The first couple of days the first day when he got outside and was like barking at everybody and I buttoned him, he immediately ran inside the RV and refused to come back out of the RV. He wanted nothing to do with coming outside, and I don't know if he thought maybe he got told no for being outside, but I finally got him outside again with coaxing him with treats, some dried liver treats. Do you have to go potty, sir? Good boy. Come on. Hold on, I gotta do the thing. The bugs are gonna come in, but I do know that he had to go. Go ahead, Bubba. Sorry. Sorry, guys. My pups come first, and Tonks needed to go potty. But yeah, this thing is really, really cool. It was $30 we got it $30 at PetSmart. We'll probably find these for cheaper online, but I needed something right away. You need a back door for your dogs. Yeah, we, as you know, we live in an RV. So we live in a Class C RV. And we have just the front door. We need a screen so bad. I would like to get a screen door that I can install a magnetic dog flap on. So that way when we close that, the dogs would be able to go in and out without us having to move the dog door, without us having to move the actual door. So that would be really nice if we could do that, because they do have an enclosure. And I do know we want to go ahead and get a second enclosure, like a second gate. To widen up, because we walked around and we saw some really neat enclosures that people have put together. Most people have the smaller one because they just have little dogs. We would be fine doing that if our dogs, I should say, if Winnie Bear wasn't a jumper. She can clear the short gate. I mean, she can clear one even taller than that. I mean, she pretty much could clear our back fence at the other house. She has not so far tried to jump this one. So far. So, okay, good. He's going potty. I knew he had to go. Oh, there's another one of those. Watch out, Godric. Watch out, Godric. Watch out. Ew. I just literally flung it. Okay, that was disgusting. Ew. Sorry, guys. Ew, ew, ew. Ew. It's like literal. Okay, there we go. Oh, its guts were like hanging through the. Blech. Yeah. They're all doing really good. And that's what we were just talking about, how I'm literally so surprised and so proud of Godric. Huh, buddy? I'm so proud of you. Yeah, you're doing so good. You're doing so good. Yeah. Come here. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Aww.
Can you make horchata's out of the broth of that or whatever?
The broth.
The broth.
Yeah. It's a little bit different than that.
How do you
Watch.
make horchata's, Mom?
Huh?
How do you make horchata?
It's like a rice water, but you
More like it's
do kind of like what I just did, but then it's like you would strain all the rice out. So you would dump this through like a cheesecloth, which would allow any granules of like the cinnamon, all that to stay behind, and all you would get is the liquid out of it.
It's weird.
It is weird.
Rice milk.
So technically, if with the first batch, when I do the first round of this, when it cooks, if I kept just the liquid out of it and discarded and threw away the rice, which I don't have cheesecloth, but I would need cheesecloth to do it, you would strain it that way, and that would give you horchata, which is actually really good. But yeah. But yeah, the dogs are doing fantastic. We did notice like Tonks today had a really good day. Arthritis wise. Gosh, that was hard to say.
Arthritis.
He has arthritis, and there's days where his back hips, his back legs shake real bad, like real violently. And then there's days where he seems like a new pup again. We did notice after we got down to the water, I think it didn't do him any favors. He got it, like he was doing fine all day, and then he got in the cold water.
He's like, oh God.
And then his left back leg violently started shaking, like it was really bad. He wouldn't bear his weight on it. He was like you could tell he got really sore. We don't make them feel left out. When I'm giving one attention, the other ones all come right over and everybody gets some love at the same time. There's no way to, oh my God, Sarah, look at Winnie Bear. Wait a minute. So hold on, you guys. Winnie Bear is sleeping on a pizza. These guys are all, look at this, oh cute babies. Hi, buddy. Winnie Bear's like, I've got the pizza. Thanks, I'm going to sleep. And little Miss Danny over here. My little headache right there. She's definitely, oh, you know what? That's totally normal. And it's not that I put it this way. Dogs love your attention, right? They seek it. They want it. They love that, like that closeness. And, yeah, I know, but you know, you're not leaving anybody out, and you know, you're giving each one, especially like when I take them for their walks and I take them individually, they get that individual one-on-one time with me. They each get that shared amount. So, and then when we're in here during the day and I give one attention and the other ones will come over and I'll pet one and I'll reach over and scratch the other one's ears and then I'll reach down and pet the other one. They all love the interaction. It also makes them bond together as well as a group, but it also can teach them a pecking order, like a pack order. Now, I'm definitely amongst all the dogs, I'm definitely the pack leader. Winnie Bear knows that Sarah is definitely her leader in command. But I do know that Winnie Bear seems to listen to me more when we're together. Like if Sarah and I and Winnie go somewhere, Winnie will follow me before she'll follow Sarah. But earlier today, Sarah's like, oh my gosh. And so the only way we could get Winnie Bear to walk was I was like, come to Grandma. And she finally was like, oh, Grandma. And like came running over to me because she was so focused on that other little dog. That little Scotty was cute. That little black Scotty that we saw, that dog was super cute. But Winnie Bear was like focused. She was like, whoa. And we were like, come on. Sarah was like, come on, Winnie Bear. Come on, Winnie Bear. And she didn't want to move. So when I finally called her over, she came running up the thing to me. Totally took her focus off us. But when it comes to all of us in our pecking order, they all know that I'm boss. And if I'm not here, they listen to her. So that means she is like the second in command in the pack. We do know that, like, Danny knows she's bottom of the pecking order. She's the puppy. She's kind of the last of the bunch. I would say out of the dominance of all of them, Winnie Bear is definitely the top of the pack. You would think it was Tonks because he was the biggest, but no, Tonks even rolls over to Winnie Bear. She is the smallest of the group. She is the strongest, mentality-wise. I would say it goes her, then Tonks, then Godric, and then Denali. So they know their pecking order. No, it's all right. Don't worry about that. But yeah, so they know their pecking order. So like when I give them treats and stuff, I also give them treats in that pecking order so that they learn that there is a order to everything. So we keep it that way. So I always give Winnie Bear her treat first. So she always gets her treat first, then Tonks, then Godric, then the puppy. This way it shows them the alpha is giving them what they're being dished out in an order. And I keep it that way each time. And this way everybody learns that there's a pecking order to things. But yeah, so, and it keeps them civil. Now, Godric, of course, tries to hump everybody for dominance. He usually ends up getting himself nipped or growled at or put down on the ground by one of them. So between Winnie Bear and Tonks. So he kind of just now, like, he just pretty much messes with Danny because he knows that between the two of them, the pecking order is that she's the puppy. I don't think that that pecking order is going to stay long. I think it's going to eventually be that Godric will be bottom of the pack again. Because he's been bottom of the pack for quite a while. So Danny is definitely going to outwork. She's pretty much outweighs him now. But the two of them are really good buddies. Yeah, exactly. That's the same thing. Like Tonks is he's never been like a dominant dog. He's always been kind of like just very submissive. Except for when it comes to Godric. He gets real irritated with Godric. If Godric tries anything with him, he will nip at Godric like, don't you dare. So. Aww. He's been such a good boy today. Like, seriously, he's been such a good boy today. I don't think it's sad. I think it's just one of those things where dogs, they have their own natural order to things. And, I don't know why this is not doing what it's supposed to be doing. I know, I was all... Owie! It hasn't even started counting. I don't know what's going on with it.
Poppers!
Yeah, your male dog's more needy. I would say Danny is definitely the absolute neediest of the group. She loses, like she's losing her noodle right now. She's like, you have to love me. Sister. Oh my God, I'm going to lick you until you have no skin left there. Oh, her nails hurt. She's like, get there. Starts blowing at her, and it's super funny. So as of right now, Danny is the only one of the group that isn't too keen about the river yet. She got in there, and then she was like, no. She was so funny trying to get her through the sand. When her feet touched the sand, it was so funny.
Her face was like...
She was like, no!
Her mom, she stuck her face in there and just like dragged her so her face was like...
Yeah, she like tried to tuck her head down when she first hit the sand. And so she like stuck her legs out and then she tucked her head and I was like, Danny, you have to come. And she was like, clunk into the sand. I was like, oh my God. And it took her like a couple seconds to realize, oh, I can just walk on it. And so then she started to walk on it and like came running down the beach. But it was super, super funny because I was like, it's just sand. You're walking on dirt, you walk on rocks, you walk on grass, you walk on pavement. But the minute your toes touched the sand, she was like, yeah! It was really funny. That's a pretty baby.
Right?
Yeah. You know better. Stay off my counter. No, ma'am. That's the one thing we really are working with Danny on is her jumping up on the counters.
Chinese culture.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty.
Yeah, that's really pretty.
She's pretty.
I don't know why this is like not.
Makes me kind of want a Chinese baby, Mom. Or like, yeah, a Chinese.
Is
baby.
oh,
I
there
mean,
it goes.
I mean,
Finally,
I mean,
it clicked
this
over.
whole- I mean,
So now it's cooking. And I don't know if my mail, because I got him for the, from the streets. I think he was 3. Oh, okay. Yeah, we've had Tonks since he was a baby. I even post, if you guys have not been on my Instagram, I'm telling you guys are missing out. I posted a picture of Tonks when he was roughly, I want to say he was about 4 or 5 months old. Right around there. Because it was when his ears flopped back over again. So I was roughly about 4 to 5 months of age. Oh, Jesus, she slid across the thing. Allie! A long time no talk. Just got done with a giant lobster and king. Oh, nice. Totally stuffed. Another long day in the sun. Ooh, babe. There you go. Yeah, I definitely got a lot of sun today. Sarah and I spent, I spent pretty much all day out. Because I got out with Danny first thing this morning. I took Denali out for her walk this morning. Then I took Tonks. Then I took Godric. Then I came back, got Denali again, and Sarah grabbed Winnie Bear, and we went for another walk. Then we came back to the house, and we grabbed Tonks and Winnie Bear, and we went to the beach.
Hello.
Yeah, I know. I did. This is pretty much all tan. This is I'm not burnt. There's no red to it. So we ended up taking them down to the beach, and surprisingly, Tonks went straight into the water, like completely in, belly in and everything, almost completely to the top of his back, went running into the water, jumped around, ran up and down, was just excited, which is crazy because he's never done that before. Anytime we've ever taken him to the river, he's like turned and went the other way. But this time around, he was like, woo, right in. I was like, okay. Danny, not so much. We came back and got Godric and Danny. Godric loves water, by the way. He loves the river. So we took him down there, and he kept trying to lay down, and Sarah kept laughing because every time he laid down, his butt would start floating. So it was really funny. Danny was not... One, she wasn't too keen about the sand. That, she was like, whoa. Once she got past that, then she wanted nothing to do with the water. Walked her out there, I got myself about knee deep in, and she was finally where her paws were in. What, baby?
No.
Okay, that's terrifying.
No.
No. Okay. Why is the hair like that? Why did they do that? Yeah, that's terrifying. But
Mom,
anyway, so finally this thing
it's Chucky.
It's a Chucky doll. It literally is a Chucky baby. She just wants attention. Look at her. She is trying so hard. She is like, just love me. Winnie Bear's over here sleeping on the big, huge pizza. That pizza's bigger than her. She's literally so tiny. But yeah, it is literally like every morning I have woken up all on my own, like just naturally with my new rhythm or something. I've woken up at like 7 a.m. It is the most amazing thing to wake up and to open my little, like I move the pillows because I have pillows that block my big window. Move the pillows and I'm looking right at the river. I love it. So I'm going to have to, what did we do yesterday? Not a damn thing. I'm not even kidding. We did nothing yesterday.
Not a damn thing.
We didn't. I did nothing. I literally just took the dogs out, walked the dogs, stayed right here in the little yard, like, no barking. Good boy. Go ahead and go potty. But just took the dogs out and just kind of chilled out. We are actually completely enjoying ourselves. Oh, Jesus. She's like rammed me in the back of my knee. She literally, she had her head down because she was playing with the toy and just like rammed her head right in the back of my knee. Ow. I'm already covered in bruises. Seriously. Gave Danny a bath today in the shower here, in our shower. Love. You went to a Bernie rally? Did you really? Yeah, we're loving this. Like, we've got running water. We've got the sewage all hooked up. We've got electricity, as you can see. We are really enjoying this. And so
Mama.
My thing is now we are going to definitely plan everything out for the summer months.
Cute.
dog is a cute baby.
What? Mom. Wait for it. Mom.
The funny part is I don't think we spend, like, literally I spend 90% of my time outside. I'm hardly ever inside the RV.
Mom.
Denali, get down, please.
Look at his little...
Why is she like,
I'm worried about his little,
Yeah, I know. The way that,
all-
I don't know what they did.
like all wrinkly.
It usually is naturally, just so you know.
But that's so sad.
But, anyway, so 90% of my time is spent out there. I think the most I spend in here is when I go to bed. So, yeah, I don't spend hardly any of my time in here. I bought these nails, by the way, you guys. I bought these. They're little press-ons. Bought these right before I started working at the other job that I was working. Yeah, I really love that idea of this. Yeah. So I bought these be over a year ago. Because I bought them in December. Like I got them just before Christmas of 2018. And then I'd never used them because I got the job. And so I wasn't allowed to have these kind of things on. So for all of 2019, these sat in my little cupboard. And your daughter's really so cute. Oh my gosh, yeah. She's like literally my best friend. So now we can be that way. Like mom and daughter when she was younger. And now we're like mom and best friend. So this round like all fell out. Oh, wow. I never even realized that you had, I just thought that was your natural lashes because you're like super stunning anyway, Allie. So I don't want to hear it. You're gorgeous. So I would love, like that would be, I have like literally barely any lashes at all and brows for that matter. I would love to get microblading done. Really? Everybody has said that. Like I like wearing fake lashes. Like I'll put fake lashes on and I love it. It's putting them on that's a pain in the neck. So I saw the new ones that people are wearing with that, the magnetic ones. I want to get those so bad. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Microblading is terrifying. That's the only reason I've not done it. Yeah, so have I.
So chubby.
Oh my gosh, that's cute. That's how you were chubbier than that.
God, but look at that belly.
Well, I don't know because I watched like Cullen and Katie, and Katie uses them. And she swears by them. She loves them. We have 2 types and they really just don't work. That's crazy. I know the ones, I don't know what the brand was. I'll have to go back to her video, but she uses them. And I don't know. She said it takes quite a few layers of the little eyeliner stuff that you put on. She's like, but she wears them pretty much daily now. She swears by them and they seem to work really well for her. So
oh my God,
I've been curious.
Mom. I still want to get you one of these.
But yeah, I just wear the ones that you just glue on. So you just do the glue and then you lay them right on the lash. You don't put them on the actual skin. What, baby?
I still want to get you one of these. It's a baby dragon. It's a silicone baby dragon.
That's so weird.
It's so teeny.
I wish it was painted something so that it didn't look like flesh.
What color would you like though?
I see you. Hi, how are you? Sweet Angel's Nursery. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, I get literally individuals glued to each. See, that's pretty cool. Yeah, because you're getting the actual like filled ones. Yeah. So see, and that's the thing is I've seen other people, like I think I watched Jen's Journey. She wears them. Has hers done on a regular basis, but she gets hers like really full, so they're like super like bam in your face lashes. I couldn't do that. I wouldn't want something so like over the top. I would definitely keep them more on the like I put mascara on kind of look.
This is actually...
Winnie Bear, no.
What happened?
Your dog is eating her own.
Winnie Bear.
No, ma'am.
That's really cool.
Hold on, I'll be right back. No, we're not gonna do that. No. Get out of there. That's super disgusting, Winnie.
I don't know why she felt the need to do that.
She does that every time, and it's like, I don't understand why she does it. She goes and then she turns around and starts trying to eat it. Like, yuck.
It's something I'm gonna have to get you for a while, but I didn't know if you would like it or not. I would, of course, paint it, but
Wash my hands real
I
quick.
want you to tell me the colors that you would want.
Yeah, probably, Allie. You're probably right. She's the only one out of them that does that. It's really disgusting. Ooh.
He comes with the wings and tail and everything.
It doesn't look like a dragon though. It looks like it looks kind of like a cherub and a dragon mixed. Yeah, it definitely doesn't look like a dragon.
But that's the only dragon sculpture they ever have.
I know.
It's Drake and the Dragon.
It's like a mix of a human dragon hybrid. So it looks like a cherub with dragon wings and little details.
So cute.
Hold on. I don't know, still kind of out on the nails though.
Yes, you mom.
Yeah, bitter apple doesn't like
Mom.
we bought bitter apple one time. Tonks ate the whole bottle. Like he chewed the bottle to smithereens. Like I said, we don't know Winnie's background and where she came from. So
Mama.
puppies learn to do it to clean up after themselves in a small space. And then it literally just gets,
Mama,
yeah.
Look. Mama.
We're doing great, sweet angels.
It's green and blue. That's what they painted it as.
That's weird looking. It is not pretty. That is not pretty. But yeah, so we don't know where she came from. We do know that she had owners previous to the people we took her from. Those people had to give her up, and so she ended up at the shelter. She was already 2 years old. Then she got adopted by the jerks we took her from. And so they were super abusive to her. So I don't know. Oh, it's Debbie. Did you change the name of your Sweet Angel's Nursery?
They did.
I didn't know that was what you changed, that you put the name as. Hi, Debbie. How are you feeling, sweetheart? Just want to make sure you're feeling good.
Mom, they did it as a fantasy dragon.
Okay, that one actually looks
Watch.
okay.
Look at his eyes.
Yeah, they did good on that.
It's so cute.
I didn't realize that was you. How are you feeling? But yeah, I'm going to guess that they probably kept her in a small confined space if that's what she's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, she literally she does that all the time and it's so gross. Yeah, I know. We've talked with the vet about it because she constantly does it. And we got her to finally stop for a while. And then we changed food during the move. Now we're just going back to their other food. And so now that we can actually get access to it. So yeah, she's hopefully going to do better. Yes, yes. Okay, this is going to be loud, you guys. Hold on. It's a stress thing as well. Yeah, probably. Yeah, because she just started doing it again.
Probably just with the big move.
I just scared all of them. I'm going to guess it's probably from the move. Because she hasn't done it in a really long time. And then we, of course, switched up a bit in their food. Because we were running low. And so we bought another extra food to mix in their food.
They usually eat their when they're
stressed or when they're lacking something.
When they're losing the nutrition that they need, so they go
Right.
back and take it from it, and then they
Yeah.
take it again. Which is weird to us.
Oh my
but
gosh,
not
that
weird to them.
smells amazing.
I can't smell it.
Your nose all clogged up again?
No. It takes me a while for me to smell it.
Yeah, usually I do. That's why I'm standing right here by the door.
Now I can smell it.
So I've been picking up after them as soon as they go. But I knew she went out, so I looked, and as soon as I looked, she had already turned around. She already turned around and was already on it, so.
Mom,
Huh?
I want to get my baby's out.
You want to get, oh no, that's what I told you I wanted to do earlier, but you didn't want to move because you were not feeling well.
I also had a rough day.
Been working a lot, yeah. Yeah, like I said, I have been, this is gross. I have been on top of their cleanup. We have a whole stack of poop bags. I can walk across the street and grab some more because we have a little potty zone over there too. But they're doing really good right here, and I have that stuff that I can put on. I don't have any more. I need to get some more of the stuff that you can put on the ground that kind of keeps it from smelling and stuff like that. So Apparently it was super pressurized. Oh no. So yay for Palm Springs, right? That's where I was born, by the way. Sarah did not know that about me until the other day. I was reading off my birth certificate and she was like, you were born in Palm Springs? It's like, yes, I was born in Palm Springs. She said, hi, sweet Sarah.
Hello.
She said, hello. Yeah, I was born in Palm Springs, immediately flown to Loma Linda because I was very premature. Let's take a look here. Let's see how this is looking. Woo.
Hey, Mom, you know what I just realized? Mama.
Aww.
You know what I just realized? Is that all of Pierce's clothing and Mason's clothing is in storage.
Yeah. Oh, this is looking
So
great.
I can't really change them.
I may be able to just
And I feel sad.
let this sit a little bit longer.
I feel sad, Mom.
You guys, this smells so good. We may just be able to let this set and thicken. I may not even need to do another round because it looks super good. Oh my gosh, it's so hot. Oh my gosh, hold on. Oh, this smells amazing. Yeah, I don't even think I need a second round. I think it's just gonna sit here, cool and thicken, because as it cools, it'll thicken up. It's already pretty thick. Hold on. I'm making rice pudding. Let's see here. So as you can see, it's already nice and thick. So now we're gonna let this sit because it'll cool and thicken up. So it is nice and creamy and thick. Like, look at that rice. It's so puffed up and everything. So we will leave this. No, I've added a cinnamon mixture to this. So it's got cinnamon and dark brown sugar in it. So that's why it's got that color, because it has cinnamon and dark brown sugar. It's not vanilla pudding. It's not vanilla. It is like an actual rice pudding. So I took coconut oil with ground cinnamon and dark brown sugar, blended it, and then I added cream cheese frosting, blended those two together, and then added a cup and a half of rice, 4.5 cups of water, and then just let this cook. So, oh my gosh, it smells so good. I have to try this. Yeah. See, there you go, right? Some people like the Cozy Shack, yeah. Oh my gosh, this is so good. I could eat a whole pot of that. I'm not even kidding. Holy, Sarah, you're going to love it. It literally, I don't know if, Allie, you probably have. If any of you had horchata, it's exactly what this tastes like. This is so delicious. That cream cheese frosting really put it over the top. Like, that cream cheese frosting is, oh yeah, it's definitely starting to thicken now that it's sitting. I probably could have added some milk to it, but I didn't want to have this. I wanted this like non-dairy because we're trying to ease off some of the dairy stuff because we are seeing some issues for Sarah's skin recently. So we're going to try to see if maybe easing up on that a little bit, just a little bit, might help. Oh, probably should turn off the Instant Pot and not let it sit here warming. I'm over keeping it warm when I'm trying to cool it. I know. And that's the thing, is I've been told I should do that, but right now I think I'm gonna finish working on the book I had already started writing. I need to finish it. I really do. It's such a good story that I really just need to do it. Yeah, for me, I don't eat dairy very often because it really messes my stomach up, like really angers my belly. So I just stay away from it. Yeah, Cozy Shack rice pudding is really good. But it's like more of like a vanilla rice pudding versus like what I make, which is more of like, this right here will be a great breakfast as well. Like you could take this and make it a breakfast, heat it up, maybe throw in some raisins if you like raisins. I like throwing in raisins sometimes. Wow. That plane taking off is real loud. That means it's one of the big jets again.
It's coming in, not landing. I mean, not flying out, it's landing.
No, that's taking off. Yep, that's taking off. Because it went from silent to hearing the engine start up. That's why everything started rattling. Because that's its engines firing up. Yeah. And they're taking off in that direction. It's not a big airport. It's kind of just a small, like, hopper airport. But it is the runway. Yeah, there he goes. He's burning up his engines to get ready to take off. Holy cow. It's not huge. It's like just a hopper airport. So like they have big jets that come in here. Like you can land like an American Airlines jet here because the runway's big enough for it. But we don't usually get the big like Boeing 727s or anything like that. We do get some pretty good size passenger liners here. We've had 2 of them in today. One was a Southwest and the other one was Alaska Air. So those are the 2 that we had in today. The one that's taking off, I'm going to guess, is one or the other. Well, it took off, I should say. So, but yeah. That was super loud when they freaking fire up that engine to get going. I don't know. They're just like the ones that come in here mostly are just people with their individual like little Cessnas. You get a couple of the big ones that come in, but it's usually where they're just hopping into, like, say the big plane will land here and then the people will disperse into smaller aircraft to go out to like Lake Havasu or to like Vegas or whatnot, because it's pretty much all private flights that come in here. You can't book a flight into Bullhead. Like you can't. Your closest, like well, you probably could, Allie, but most other people can't. No, they're definitely not. This airport here, if you looked it up, like trying to like get a flight into it, you can't. Like I said, Allie, you probably could. You guys could probably get a private flight in and book it through, I think it's called Laughlin Airport. It's like Laughlin Airport or something like that. It's not Bullhead City Airport. It's Laughlin Airport, even though it's not in Laughlin. That doesn't make sense. But it's not. It's in Arizona, but it's a Laughlin, Nevada airport. So no, you cannot book flights there. So anybody that wants to, like, it's so stupid. If we wanted to book a flight, we would have to go drive all the way to Vegas to catch our flight. We couldn't book our flight out of here, even though the airport's right there. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's Jay. Jay, well, he does it for a living. He's an air traffic control. So he works for the FAA. He was supposed to be coming out this coming week, but they have several confirmed cases of corona at the airport he works at. So he has decided he does not want to put Sarah and I at risk, and so he won't be coming. Oh yeah, this is thickening up nice. Ooh, baby. Once this is cooled, I like eating it when it's warm still, but as it's cooling, you guys, as it's cooling, it is definitely thickening up. So it's definitely nice and creamy and thick. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. Yeah, like I have flown out of there, like for the military when I was active duty. We could do like a little hopper flight out of here, but you could not get a flight from here. Like say if I wanted to fly to New York, I could not get on a plane here and fly to New York. I would be able to fly a little hopper flight out of here to either Kingman or to Phoenix, but I wouldn't be able to, and also the extra cost is ridiculous. Like I said, you have to really have the money to do it. Someone like me would never be able to book a flight out of here. The military paid for my flight to go to Phoenix from this little airport. So yeah, but I wouldn't be able to book a flight myself out of there. Yeah, I like those best too, but I can't afford them. So yeah, if I want to do a flight, it would have to go out of Vegas, which means I would have to spend the 2 hours driving, or it's hour and 45 minutes to the airport from here, but which my car can do I can drive from here to there and back and only use a half tank of gas. So I could do 2 full trips to Vegas on my car. But you know what? I'm going to have to do it tomorrow. I can't do it tonight. I was going to start the engine up, but I was like, yeah, no, we'd get kicked out of the park. I'll have to do it for you guys tomorrow. Yeah, but $100. I could spend like $145 on a round trip ticket from Vegas. Yeah, ain't nobody got no $100 for an extra flight just to a bigger airport. I mean, if you're going to go to a bigger airport, you might as well just drive the hour and a half to the bigger airport. Does Sarah want a blank kit? I have a lot. Big babies if she wants one to paint. Yes. Debbie's offering you a kit. Yes, Sarah said, yes.
I wanted to be painting one, but
yeah.
I don't have the money to.
Yeah, she's been wanting to do another baby, but she doesn't have the money right now to paint. You just literally probably made her entire day, Debbie.
I swear.
So we'll have to come out and see you guys. Right now she's got 3 babies in here.
Oh my God.
Which, as a matter of fact, we're getting ready to release them from their prisons.
They really are prisoners.
They are kind of prisoner right now.
You know, if they were real, okay, if they were real, they probably would have had the worst ride ever.
I would never put a real baby down there.
No,
what the heck?
Thinking of it, like, because I see my babies as having souls and shit.
I know.
Think about how they think the ride went.
Yeah, I know, right? Literally, I'm not even kidding you guys. The dolls. You ready for it? Hold on. In this one is Sarah's big babies and the laundry basket of all her baby's clothes. In this one is her other baby who is in the car seat. And in this one is my baby in her car seat. So we've got this whole thing is filled with babies. Oh, hold on. What?
Can you mute that real quick?
Oh, just pour the stuff. It doesn't even make that much of a sound.
It does.
Not really. I know. We need to come up and see you because we really do need to come see you.
Well, you know what?
Now that yeah, I know that we want to make sure that we don't we don't get you sick in any way. I know that Sarah's not been feeling good recently. She had a really
just because of the freaking allergies.
well, I know she had a it's just been allergies, but also we've had a really stressful month, and so I think your body just gets weaker with the stressful month. You forgot the light. So it makes you more susceptible to like catching a cold or whatever. And so I don't want to bring anything to you that would make you put you at any risk, Debbie.
Tell her to send me pictures.
Yeah, Sarah said, send her pictures. So, yeah, send her some pictures.
Or does she just want me to one out in person?
But she said, send her some pictures, but we definitely will come up so she can be there in person. We definitely will come up. We'll have to pick a day because we're going to have to take all the dogs with us. Because we can't leave them in here. It gets way too hot in here during the day. Oh my God. Hey, remember Allie when I told you she's a big pup? There's little bitty Winnie. Big old tonkers. Look at the size of this 12-week-old. Not a rush. Just let me know. Absolutely. Got Godric. Look at the size of her. She said, stop. She's holding her pizza. That's her pizza crinkle toy. You're such a good boy. Like, literally.
That's his baby.
Yeah,
Like, he will clean, like, earlier when
he
you gave her
stays.
a bath.
Yeah, I
she
gave her a
was
bath.
wet and he was drying her.
And he dries her off. It's so cute. You want a bite? Hold on. No, don't eat it off there. Hold on. It's super, like, it's super hot, so be careful. Just stop. She's literally huge. Yeah, we found out today that she's going to reach 95 pounds. So she's definitely going to be bigger than him.
That's good.
Right? It's so good. Yeah, she's going to be a huge dog. We're definitely starting to see the boxer in her. The way her ears sit and the way her, like, she's got those wrinkles across her forehead that you usually see on a boxer. When we first got her, you couldn't see boxer in her at all, or even maybe pity, but I don't see it. Like, some people say, well, she looks like she might. I see more boxer and Labrador in her than anything else. But, yeah, she's going to be huge. She is crashed out with her papa. They have so much space to move around and they all curl up in one spot. Super cute. Let me go shut this door now. It's starting to actually get chilly. Oh, God. Where's the thing? Oh, I almost fell.
Nice.
I literally almost fell out the door. But when we actually go to bed, she has to go in the kennel because she doesn't know how to not get into everything when everybody goes to bed. She's a spaz at night. Everybody so far has been super nice. Huh, Sarah? I don't think we've run into any meanies. Not at all.
Some old people that look grumpy and you don't want to talk to them because they don't want to talk to you.
Yeah, like we've seen people that look kind of grumpy or whatever, and we just smile and walk by, and then they smile and say good morning, even though they look grumpy at first. Everybody so far, like everybody right next to us, like the people right here, they've got two gorgeous dogs.
Do you know where you put my coloring books? Are they in here?
Mm-hmm. Should be.
Okay, well,
You have to move all your stuff so we can get everything out of there, and then we can move everything else where we want it. We need to move this back though. Scoot this thing back so that way you're not falling in the cavity that used to be the chairs.
You mute that for a second so I can talk to you about something?
What? I can't mute it.
Yeah, you can.
No, not a live stream. You can't mute a live stream.
You've done it before.
No, I haven't. I stopped the live stream. So,
We'll come this way.
hold on a minute. Okay, hold on, guys. She needs to ask me something. Wow, it's getting nice and thick. Hold on.
So you know I was upset at him because all day long he's been throwing shit. But he tells me to text me and stuff so that if I'm gonna be online so you can play with me. So I was like, well, this is why I get irritated because you tell me that you're gonna do one thing, you tell me that you want to play with me and you want to talk with me and stuff, and then you go right back to her. It's irritating, you know?
Yeah.
And that's what I mean. Like, it doesn't make me upset or mad. It makes me irritated.
Right.
Because he told me that he was going to watch movies and stuff, and then I would text him when I was on.
Right. But I did, and you didn't answer. Right.
Like, yeah.
Everyone at the a story of your life. Allie. Well, people may be grumpy. The thing is I don't think they're necessarily grumpy. I just think they don't realize they have like resting bitch face, which is about normal. So, oh my gosh, this is literally so thick now, you guys. I'm not even kidding. Like, this is so thick. There we go. Now we have pudding.
Shower, though.
No, that's just their face. Allie.
Yep.
You're right. But like I said, normally once you say good morning, thick. Once you say good morning to them, then they actually smile and say good morning
Like,
back.
oh,
But
well,
it's,
a person.
yeah, they don't realize. I don't think they realize that their facial expression looks so grumpy.
They're actually kind of like, okay, well, not all people, but some people with resting arch face, they're actually some of the most sweetest people in the world once you start talking to them. People that kind of have it, like some people that have
You're
it.
a grumpy old hag until you get your coffee. Don't judge. All right, Joseph, we won't judge you.
You're an old hag? Hun, a hag is a woman.
Not always.
No, a hag is a woman.
Mm,
Joseph, how dare you keep that from us? How dare you, Joseph?
that is so good.
We
Okay.
love you. It's okay to tell
Do you
us.
want some of this before you go get a shower?
Before we go get a shower?
Well, I'm going to go get a shower too. You literally just have to lift straight up. You have to kind of get it off there though. Oops. Push it back. There you go. Right there. That's fine. It'll stay because the things are gone. Woo! Almost fell. He's all.
Huh?
He went. Because she's... Remember your shower shoes? Yeah, no doubt. And the showers over there are so hot.
They're like,
Holy
so
cow.
hot.
Like you have to let that water run for a while because we went the other day and
Mom, he looks like just a head.
we got toasted. It was hot. Do you want some of this? Yay, nay.
Yay, nay.
Hold on guys, I have to do it.
Huh. What are you doing?
Gotta make it pretty. Pretty little
She's
bowls.
literally wearing her house shoes.
I am wearing my house shoes. Hey, no judgy.
No judgy.
Ta-da. Pudding. Pudding.
This lighting is terrible.
We don't have hot water. Otherwise, we'd use our shower. We're waiting for the big, huge line that we need. What the hell? We're waiting for the long line that we need. I hate wearing house shoes. However, I also hate the feel of dirt on the ground. And seeing as we all went to the river today a couple of times, the dogs were covered in sand. We have proceeded to, even though we've rinsed everybody off, we've got sand all over the hardwood, no matter how many times I've swept it today. So, slightly irritating, but I don't like the feel of it on my feet. So, you guys, this stuff, that's some thick pudding. Look at that pudding. Look at that pudding.
Oh my god, and the little boy I used to babysit is getting a baby doll for his birthday.
Yeah. You were playing COD earlier and you had 12 kill game and then followed by a 13 kill game. Nice. 32. Nice.
Ouchie.
We'll get everything out of there in a little bit. I'll scoot
to-
your... There you go. I have to do it because I got to lace the hose for the heater, the hot water heater. So I'll have to do it here in just a minute to scoot the wood back. Gotta go. All right. Bye, Allie. Bye. I'll send you like my link thing when I get it all set up. All right. I'm going to put these in little containers. And then... Ow. Where are the little containers at? I got this one, this one, this one. Why is that up there? There we go. I can stay there. I need this. And then, where's the little?
Actually, I'll show you what I was kind of arguing earlier.
So then I can put some of this rice pudding inside of these smaller containers and have, look, and then I can have little bits of pudding. See? Whoa, almost dropped it. Because, boy, that's hot. You guys, that's hot. It's still very, very warm. But little cups of pudding. See? Yeah, they're hot though. All right, have a good night, Debbie. Thank you for coming and hanging out.
Are you gonna be done?
Ooh, I just got it stuck on my finger. I'm going to be done with the live stream here in just a second. Wanted to show them all Ookie dookie. Ow, 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 ow. That is actually really hot, guys. Don't stick your finger in piping hot oil-based pudding, because ooh, that's hot. Okay, I need to take some of that off of there. That's not going to close. Here we go. Okay. Oof, that burnt my finger. Oh, oof. Ouch. Okay. This one. And then I got to let this cool for a little bit, and then I can find the other really big container to put some of this in. Ow, that is super hot. All right. I don't think I have another container to put that in. Let's give Sarah hers, because I know she's gonna want to eat some of these. There you go. It's hot. Be careful, babe. So, all right, guys. So there you go. A sweet treat. Rice pudding. Like I said, super simple. This only took about 20 minutes or so. It should have been a lot faster than that, but for some reason, the pressure cooker didn't want to pressurize. A confirmed case of the coronavirus in Oklahoma. Yeah, I have. And that's why I'm like, I'm so scared of all these people traveling right now. It's terrifying. So, oh my gosh, this is so good. It's so good. So, 1.5 cups of rice, 4.5 cups of water, a full cup of cream cheese frosting, and 1.5 cups of cinnamon. It's going to be coconut oil mixed with cinnamon and brown sugar. Dark brown sugar is what I use. You can use light brown to your preference of taste. So coconut oil with those two pieces mixed together. So you're going to do your brown sugar and your cinnamon, and then the coconut oil to your taste. But it's going to be 1.5 cups of coconut oil. You're going to mix that together. You will have to decide how much cinnamon and sugar you want in it. Like I said, not regular sugar. Do not use regular sugar. Brown sugar. I use dark brown sugar, so preference. And then, like I said, it's a full cup of cream cheese frosting. You're going to blend all that together, and then you're going to mix it in with your rice and your water. You're going to whisk it with your, whisk it all into your rice and water, and then cook it. Now, I do it through a pressure cooker, so I don't know what the cook time would be on the stovetop. So if you do it on a stovetop, you're going to have to watch it real close to prevent burning on the bottom. But other than that, you guys, yeah, enjoy your evening. If you guys cook this recipe up, hit me up on Instagram, DM it in the Instagrams, and I'll check it out and see how your guys' recipe came out, and let me know if you guys liked it. I'll talk to you later.